Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Retro Pioneers podcast channel. I am Byron, one half of the hosting team today, joined by my man Justin, producer supreme. Guys, we got an awesome episode for you. I'm excited. We have got an Instagram creator, a streamer, a gamer, an anime watcher, a soon-to-be birthday woman coming up in like, what, 8 hours? Somebody's
Okay.
birthday? Guys, we're joined by Juicy Gaming TV. Give it up if you're at home. We're excited. Juicy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling good, looking good. I'm feeling great. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Great. I wanted to shout out, say I love that background. That's an awesome background. I'm jealous.
Not jelly though. Don't eat.
I got a door and a baby Yoda behind me. I'm like, I need to warm it off. So
I love my chakras. Got to balance that energy.
You got to.
yes, I see you got the fresh braids too.
Yeah.
Nice. Shout out to who did the braids. Any shout
These
outs to the braid who did them?
Me.
Give yourself a shout out.
I said that earlier. I'm a jack of all trades. I do a lot of different stuff.
Hey, that was up.
Yeah, for real.
It took me like 3 days, but
Hey, at least you ain't had to pay.
Yo, right?
I mean, you pay yourself, by the way.
it in house.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, guys, we're excited. We got an awesome show today. We're going to get into all things content creation, gaming shenanigans, maybe even some news, what we're excited for. It's going to be cool. But Juicy, tell us a little bit about where you're from, how you got into gaming, content creation. Just give us a little taste.
Yeah, a little background about me. Of course, I'm Juicy. You already know it's your favorite gamer. But anyways, so I got into. Well, I'm from Ohio, but I moved to Texas, so I'm Texas now, Texas bound.
Okay.
And I am a mother of 2 beautiful daughters. Those
moms.
Yes, thank you. But I finally got some time for myself, and I've always loved games. I have to say, what really got me into gaming, I'm gonna say my mother, because my mother used to have Nintendo, Super Nintendo, used to be downstairs in the basement. A box, like one of those big cardboard boxes full of games, game cartridges. So, I just had access. You get what I'm saying, to the games. Couldn't help but to play it. Of course, she didn't play them anymore at that time, but she actually does play now, and she is a streamer as well.
Oh, what's up? Okay. Shout out to mama.
Right, shout out to mom.
Hope she's watching.
But so it was mainly her, because that's where I got all the games from, and then really good with computers, techie stuff. So we always had computers. I was playing games on there, and then eventually, once my brothers started to get their own systems, you couldn't tear me out of their room because I was on that game. Okay. Yes, I was on the game. I need the game. Like, I was always in their room. I could not help it. So I would definitely say it's just been in my family. Like, it's a part of us. This is what we do. Everybody in my immediate family plays video games except for my sister. She's the only one that does not play games. Everyone else does. So it's just crazy. I think it's just in me, Really, gamers.
Hey, somebody got to do it.
Bred to game.
Clearly, it's me. I was called to do it now.
Right. Now, you say you grew up on Nintendo. Are you still with Nintendo a little bit, or all the way?
So what I'm currently streaming from is a console, which is Xbox, and it's Xbox One. It's old, okay? Mind you guys, I've only been streaming for 6-7 months so far.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice. Growing quickly.
Yeah, I play games all of my life. I love to play video games, but I did take a long break from it.
Sometimes you got to.
Yeah, like 8 years. And now just getting back into it again. And I don't know what just made me be like, we love games. We love to laugh.
Right?
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, at the end of the day, and this goes back to what I tell any and everybody who's a gamer, you can walk away from games, it's cool, but you're gonna always come back.
Oh,
it's just that itch that you got to scratch. It's just be in the back of your neck, like play. But
exactly.
I'm glad to have you back.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
it was a long break. Because being having such a long period break in between playing video games, and mind you, I used to be the biggest Call of Duty head. Baby, that's all I was playing. It's Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. And then coming back to now to Warzone, all of that good stuff, Verdansk, Rebirth, all of that good stuff. I'm just like, damn, I've been gone for a while.
So
It's a different
gaming
flow.
kind of changed for
It's
you
a
a little
different
bit.
flow to the game, right?
Damn, I've been gone for a while, like shit. Because back when I was playing Call of Duty so heavy, it was no Warzone. It was just multiplayer. You get what I'm saying? Player, ranked multiplayer, hardcore. It was just that. That's what it was. And then you got zombies, of course, which is one of my faves. Yeah. And check out my content on that. But anyway, so yeah, it was just like, damn, I'm behind.
Yeah. Faster. People
Some
whipping more
reason why you don't
360
need to
no
take a break,
scope.
because especially a long period of break, like
I was behind. I was like, damn, yo. I was like, it's gonna take me some time. So when I be sitting there playing, people like, oh, you suck. I'm like, yeah, I know.
give me a chance. We'll get back.
Understand this.
Yeah.
When I get into that mode and I focus, baby, you're gonna be seeing that name up there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, damn, how do you get to the top of the board? Yeah.
The Call of Duty boys are kind of toxic too, so they love
Yeah,
to talk that trash.
they definitely are. But I don't want to toot my horn on this, but baby, I'm worse. So I don't think they think they won't.
Yo,
I've noticed that I was like, is this what Call of Duty is now? It just seems so soft. I was just like, okay, well, maybe
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't ran into any that was just so extremely bad, but I have ran into some ones that's just like, that's what y'all into.
so
I'm not repeating anything. Let this stay here.
yeah,
Wild stuff, they say, right? Wild stuff. Awesome. Here we go.
But yeah,
so I got something to ask you then. So were you one of them kids that was growing up, far as playing the games, like throw the controller, like rage out and throw the controller, and
yeah, I definitely wanted to. I am one of those ones because if you watch me stream, oh baby, if like the games be cheating, sometimes it's AI. I don't care what nobody says. It's AI. This is AI, and what is taking over the world right now, huh? Why? Like, please, no. Like, they be cheating. Like, them games, they be trying to get you caught up. And then they get you caught up, and you be like, damn.
Yeah.
caught up.
Well, you're not wrong. Sometimes it's just the coding is just messed up, and
It
those little
is.
loopholes that happen, and the
It
trick shots
definitely
that go
is.
around the corners are just done the bad coding.
Like, if that's what it is, you got it. And
I mean,
what
not
you
that I know anything about coding, but it just happens. There's so much
said, because it wasn't
coding
me.
things,
It
right?
wasn't.
Right? It's never
So
us.
what got you, like, what made you decide to actually just want to do, like, become a Twitch ambassador?
Well, when that's what I said, it just came out of nowhere, to be honest. It's like not a real answer for that. It's just like, how I feel like this is where my mind frame was. You know how when they say it's good to have a plan, you know what I mean? Make that plan and follow that plan and execute it. But when you just keep planning and planning and planning and planning and planning and shit don't get done, it's just like, just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it. So just did it. And then with the support from my family, they helped me become and I'm not gonna lie, definitely a support group that was on Instagram that I was joined into. Pretty toxic, but
It still was helpful.
it was
A toxic support group. That's hilarious.
A toxic, isn't that crazy? That's diabolical.
Diabolical.
No lie. It was a support group that was toxic.
Wow.
Yeah. And all the real ones know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you watching this, homies. Y'all already know. But
Okay,
anyway, it helped for what it needed to help for. So with the support of my family that's constantly just being there, interacting, engaging in Twitch for me, and just really being there and partaking, that's what really helped me get to where I am now. It was just that small support of a good 3 people, that small support. And it just took off from there, and it just really worked. Like, now to the point where those 3 people don't have to be there if they don't want to. But they still helped me grow to where I am now, and I'm just extremely grateful for that because it wasn't something that I just had to be on them for, like, "I need you this, I need you that." They were just there.
Yeah.
I said I had a need, they remembered it, and they helped me execute it, even without me having a plan before doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just said, "Hey, I got a camera, I got a game, I got games, I got a computer. Twitch, here we."
Why not?
Computer, and you got good backgrounds too, apparently.
You
Right?
know, you just hung up on my background, ain't you?
Background helps.
It does. It really does. Like for real.
See my plate over.
This is how I have my background when I stream. I just want to promote and give off that good energy. Like,
Right.
you
But
cannot be here in person, but you still feel that energy,
yeah.
baby. You know?
But you touched on something for real there. I don't think people realize how important it is, especially when you're first starting streaming, just to have, instead of having that one person, having 3 people in your stream constantly, to then,
Yeah.
if 2 more people, it's 5. And then
Yeah.
5 more, all of a sudden you're at 10. And
It's
it
just growing.
helps so much just to have 3 people helping you out. Is it's wild. People don't realize that. It's a big deal to have them, especially
It
if they're
is.
consistently in there for you. Then that 3, they people see 3 people, they say, "Oh, I'll jump in." Then they see 5, they say, "Oh, I'll jump in." And it just helps
Mhm.
people, you know, you'll go into a stream with 3 people before you go into a stream with 1 person. And
Yo,
so it
yo.
it's just those little nuggets from family help so much. So that's cool.
Yeah, most
I love
definitely.
that.
And that's why I said I'm extremely grateful and just in awe because I appreciate that because you know how people don't like to ask for help. But if I confide in you and say that, this is what I'm doing, I'm not. And it's also important to work on your vocabulary and what you say and speak out here because I'm not trying to do anything. I'm doing it.
Right.
If you can support, be there. Thank you. If not, and if you can support, even sometimes, I take it sometimes, be there. And I appreciate them actually making mental notes to know what time I'm streaming, what days I'm streaming, and be there for me to where I don't have to say, "Oh, hey, it's me." Look,
And right now,
oh, I'm doing a little something. But no, they were there. And I appreciate that. To kind of double back on what you asked about content creation and how I got into that as well. Um, it's because I didn't know what I was getting into.
Yeah.
You
You never know.
you don't know until you in it, baby. And I'm like, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. I ain't ever gonna fold, okay? So I just didn't realize how much time it takes for editing. Thinking of titles. How can you make this better? How can you make this more engaging to where people is gonna feel it or be like, oh, like a real laugh just from a clip. Like I had to learn a little bit of the hard way to where because I started a theme game night, which is Thriller Thursday. I do that every Thursday. And that's when I play like any type of like movie based, horror, suspenseful type of games. And it's fun because that allows everyone to interact and engage to help me make decisions about the outcome of the game. We could change the outcome of the game and stuff like that. And some of those type of games don't necessarily have a lot of action parts that's in a couple of seconds. So it's like I was making videos and content that's like 1 minute to a minute and 30. that's kind of long when we're thinking about
Yeah.
reels. You get what I'm saying? So I had to realize that and kind of switch things around and really focus. And it just takes a lot of time because I have to go back, look at my streams, and really watch it
Yeah.
and sit there and watch it. And it's like every single one of them. And it's just crazy. And then I stream sometimes 2 to 3 hours. Man, what?
Hey, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to make what you want to happen.
I got kids like, Mom, what are we eating? I'm like, oh my
We edits.
gosh, I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry. Life together. Yeah, it was a lot. I was like, damn, I didn't realize me jumping into just creating a Twitch and jumping into streaming that it made me a
Another job.
there full-time, yes, content creator. And I'm just like, damn, you know, maybe I just need to keep honing in and focusing on my skills, working on it, on my editing, and it'll just get better over time, which it has been, and I'm excited for it, and I'm getting faster. So now,
Okay.
instead of me being full time, I can actually become a little part time because it was just crazy. Because the baby's like, Mom, we're here
We
to
still here. Look, as a parent, also, I try to take it to the point where I try to limit how much I put um m- of into this. You know, I still want to treat it because it's like a baby. You want to nurture it and give it as much time as you can, but you got to be realistic. You still
real.
have a family that you got to take care of. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I agree. And I kind of learned that the hard way because I was busting out the content and still being there like I'm supposed to be there for my kids, like I'm supposed to. But I got burnt out to where I stopped posting content for like a little minute. Like it was probably like I was just like I was busting them out like multiple times a day. Like that's why I was surprised because you guys, I have a TikTok followers and they're getting up there. Okay, it's a work in progress. But to be honest, I never had a TikTok. I only got TikTok right before they claimed it was supposed to be banned, like in January.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
And then
created a
pushed it back
TikTok.
again.
Right. That's why I was just like, okay. I'm like, they're not gonna ban this shit. But everybody just like, yes, it is. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I still created it. And then I was just like, okay, we're gonna go from there. And once I created that, I was just like, damn, that's just another place to have to post shit. You know?
I just want to let everybody know we see y'all in the comments, so don't think we don't.
What's up, chat?
Yes. Because I seen you, Nitro. So Nitro.
Yeah, I see him. I see him. We got you soon, brother. You gonna be on here soon.
Oh no, yeah, that's my guy. He's a great guy. He's real resilient and gotta love that. That's something that is an important quality, a great character trait
Mm-hmm.
that not a lot of people possess. But when you find it and you see it, you gotta support it
Mm-hmm.
and acknowledge it.
All right.
But
Oh,
yeah, go ahead, Byron. My bad.
well, I was just going to ask you now. So you said that because at the beginning it was tough to get the editing. What did you have to do to process in your process to kind of speed things up there for yourself? What was the switch up you made?
Well, the switch up that I made was I just feel like it helped a little, but it still took time for me to learn. So it was just the software that I was using.
Okay, yeah,
End up using I've been noticing like since I've been in the gaming community now, I've seen that they have a lot of software available for gamers to help
yeah,
with editing to make things a little more simpler. So I have adapted to one of those. But sometimes I just feel like they don't get the best clips. That's why I said I still find myself having to at least go back and clip those items and watch it myself. So majority of the time is being taken from me now watching and not so much as the editing as I've gotten better with it. I also use Canva too. Canva is a good one to use and it's pretty simple once you learn it in and out. It's just that I felt like I had to take that much time and realize hey, you are putting in a lot of time into this. So
yeah.
you need to work smarter, not harder.
Right, exactly.
So, and then that's what made me just started looking. And then, I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody say. It's kind of a little bit off topic, but this is the reason I feel like how I came to that, because I talk to myself a lot out loud, because I just feel like sometimes you got to talk things out, get it through.
Hey, you do. I
Guilty.
know it's
Okay, so you understand.
just don't answer back.
Yeah. Well,
I'm always answering back. You have to. If you don't, yeah.
what happens if you do? But that's what, kind of help. I'm sorry, like I said what I said, talked it out loud, right? I'm sorry, these phones listen to us. It is what it is. And Lord behold, I start scrolling, and what do I see?
Software for gamers. Did you talk about it on stream too? Maybe it might have been both, a double whammy.
Exactly. Exactly. Because just like, you never know. But yeah, I just noticed that I'm just like, okay, no type of privacy, but whatever. Yeah. So, but that's how I end up coming across it. And I was just like, oh, okay, thanks, universe, I guess. And then I guess that's what we're gonna say, but we know.
Yeah.
Big brother.
We just subtly we know. But yeah, so I was just like, okay, let me actually look into it. And then I said, okay, it actually kind of does help. So it does help create clips for you, but sometimes, like I said, those clips
Not perfect.
They not the so they it's helpful, but it's not what you want your thing to be.
exactly like it's a clip and it's just like nothing's going on. What the hell am I? Seriously. What am
All right.
this? It's just like it don't matter how many memes you put in there. It's
No
not
punchline.
happy with it. Yeah, exactly. It's not. No one's gonna watch it. No one's gonna be happy about it. I might get a comment that says, "Take this down," okay, because it was that bad. Like, so I do. The time really is coming from me going back and looking at my streams to go and find that content that's really going to be eye catching, engaging and draw people in. So yeah, I do take my time and just say a nice little, if you want to say, mantra to myself. And I just feel like
You gotta amp yourself up.
yeah, I'm my biggest fan, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's how it gotta be.
Yeah,
Nobody else ain't gonna think it until you think it.
that's true. But sometimes I can also be my own worst critic too. It's just like,
Yeah, that's also
That's how you
true.
get better. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how you get better.
that is true. So I try to go with the positive one more so I can keep that energy going right.
Namaste.
So I got a big question for you, right? Where do you see your content journey going in the next 5 years? Where do you want to be as far as a content creator?
That's a great question. I definitely seeing myself growing more to where I'm actually just full time content creation with the bank to match it. You get what I'm
Of course. Well, you can't be full time if you're not full time, right?
saying?
Exactly.
But and that's what I was before. I was full time, but with not that bank to match it. But I guess when you're just completely new to it, um, always saying, because I found myself saying, I do want to be like a content creator. I want to be I'm going to be a content creator. I've just always said that to myself, but never went through and did anything about it. Not knowing me just talking about don't plan so much and just jump into it. That's what I did with streaming. Not realizing you jumped into streaming. Welcome to content creation.
Welcome to the double-edged sword.
Come on in. We've been waiting for you. We heard you. Come on in. So it was a lot. And it just took for me to be like, okay, this is what you asked for. So do it. So I definitely see myself perfecting my editing skills and just my content in itself to where, is going to take me to that full time journey because I definitely plan on being full time to where I'm not stuck at that 9 to 5 joint because I don't believe my soul is here for a 9 to 5, sweetie. So I
Look,
really
look.
wholeheartedly believe that.
So I want to put this out there for everyone who's watching the show to know. Whenever you have that itch that you're not supposed to be doing something, most likely that means you're not supposed to be doing it. So, and I'm a firm believer of that. I always had the knack of, not far as being disobedient, not listening to someone saying, "Oh, you need to work till you're 65." No, I never believed in that. I believe that I need to have a stepping stone, a foundation to walk on, but far as me just spending my whole life working for someone, and I don't believe in that. So you got to have that knack for that, kind of like a point of saying, when you feel like that, that means you're destined to do great things, you know. So you feeling that way, it's going to happen. You just got to put in the work.
And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm like, I was like, okay, it was taking a very long time. Even though at that time didn't have the bank to match it, it didn't matter because I was still, practicing my craft, making things better, making it to where I am there to where I can just bust out months of content and schedule it all and I'm done.
Nice.
And
That's what
sit
we do.
and just watch the fruits of labor just reel them in. I'm hungry, just get it all in. So I definitely see myself in 5 years being that boss, my own boss, and really showing my daughters that
Anything possible.
you want to do. Yeah, you can do
Growing the
anything.
brand.
If you believe it, you can do it. Okay, so I just want to show them that because it's like my daughter was just like, okay, mom, you're gonna start streaming. No offense, like you're not old, but you're old.
Wow.
Damn.
And Alpha going hard there.
Right. Like it be your own kids. It be your kids trying to take you out. Like, damn, okay.
That's how we used to be with our parents. I used to be like, no, you can't. You're not that cool, mom. You're not that cool.
She'd just be like, yeah, okay. And I'm just like, okay. But now she's like, oh wow, mom, I'm proud of you. I was like, okay, I got this
That's
right.
the best feeling ever, ain't it?
And we're just at the beginning. She's talking about she's proud of me. Wait till you see what I really do.
There you go.
So I like that I did get a little stamp of approval from my babes. And so that's definitely motivating me, because I want to show them something different. I want to show them that you can be creative and it can be fruitful, successful. No one said that. I never said or proclaimed that I wanted to be rich. Not at all. I don't want those problems. But I am going to be successful. Yes. Okay. And with success comes financial stability. And that's all I
Exactly.
care about. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Not necessarily into the riches, but that financial stability to where I have things to leave and pass down to my children, creating that generational wealth. Because this is just streaming, but it can get even bigger than that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Passing that
You're growing a brand, and that brand can be many things. So
Exactly. So I just became an ambassador for this jewelry company. I believe they're pretty new, but I'm excited about that. So I am making some other content than just gaming, but I'm a gamer. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I got into it. That's what it's gonna be.
So since you're a gamer, we're gonna
yeah,
go
we gotta
ahead
get
and
some
jump into the
specifics.
gaming. So Byron, you got some gaming questions you want to ask?
I do. We're not going to get into the scary question first, but we're gonna. I do want to figure out. So you're gaming. You said you just started 6 months ago with the streaming, right? Got back in with Call of Duty, kind of brought you back in, right? The itch to play Call of Duty, and you're on
Yes.
Xbox One right now. What are your plans to kind of going forward into this current generation? You're gonna maybe try to get an Xbox One, a PS5, or a Switch 2?
Definitely done with the Xbox. So gonna keep the Xbox One because, I ain't gonna lie, that's where I kind of started from, started
Yeah.
from the bottom. Now we here.
Come on,
So
I got an Xbox still. Come on, don't hate.
but I don't want a Series One, but I am definitely gonna get a PS5 for sure.
Okay. You don't want a Series X?
Yeah, PS5 is next because I've been wanting to play some games that I cannot play because it's strictly Sony. So
Okay.
it's just like, oh my God, I really want to play
PC?
this.
You got a PC, so you can play it on PC.
No, you can't play that on PC. Nothing.
What game? What game?
I don't think Wait, they don't have God of War on PC, do they? They do? Okay.
But
Do they have
Which you talking about the new
you on a gaming
ones?
PC though? Because my PC's not a gaming PC.
my PC is not a gaming PC either, but
Dang, yeah. Go ahead and get a PS5.
I do plan on getting one too. So that's what I'm saying. What are my future plans? Oh, I'm gonna be very diversified. Whatever we're trying to do. Because I also want to incorporate, it's a plugin that is available on Twitch to where I can allow my viewers they can request to play with me, so we could play games and really build that community, because that's what I want, a community that supports. Whether if you're a gamer, whether if you're a supporter, a viewer, it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? We're all gonna support each other, and it be genuine support, and it's no pressure. I always tell people that no pressure. They're like, oh, I didn't catch your streams in a while. Da, da, da. It's okay. It's no pressure for me. When you do think about it, join. Make sure you pull up everything: YouTube, Twitch, TikTok.
It don't stop at one platform. It keeps going.
Pull them all up. Okay, we're really being real about that. Okay, but now I'm just joking. Pick one, doesn't matter. Pick a side, pick a side. But yeah, I want to be very versatile. So because I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna even take it back because I need to get a GameCube. Do they even still make GameCubes?
You probably find one in a while somewhere, but it's not gonna be in good shape.
Damn. Okay, so
You best to do emulation.
Yep, emulator
yeah,
be good.
so that's why I'm gonna need that PC phone. So that's why.
Or get you one of these.
Oh, okay.
Play GameCube on that. But
Oh,
we'll talk about it after the show.
okay. Let me know something. I've been gone. Okay.
Now let's talk about specific games. So you said on Thursdays you do kind of like a horror day. What else
Yes.
besides horror days and Call of Duty? What are you throwing out there for streaming?
So I've also started another theme day because I'm so versatile now. Because I do play Call of Duty, but I don't play it as much as I used to. But I still, it's a love. I can't help it. It still draws
Some
me
bread and
in.
butter.
Yeah. So I still play it, but I've noticed just me being older, I'm just more versatile now. Like I can't just stay to that one game anymore now. Like how I used to. Like my attention span is not
There anymore.
it's not there anymore. But
Wait,
I still love to shoot some stuff. I'm from the land, okay? I'm just saying. But anyway, um, so it's still gonna get me eventually. But I did start what is called Take Me Back Tuesday. Take Me Back Tuesday. That's how you gotta say it.
okay.
That's what we play, like classic old games. I had just finished Bayonetta, and then I was thinking,
Okay.
but that's my girl. She's so bad. Like I love her.
I hate the other games that came out, but the first one is always gonna be the best.
Oh yeah, the first one, hands down, and I know what you mean because me and my brother was just talking about that. Because it's so funny because since I just moved down here, I kind of just met my brother's wife. Of course, I know of her, talked to her, but like really like met her for real
You have to hang on.
because I was always in Ohio. So, and then he was like, so like when me and her talk, and she asked me a question about the game, he was like, babe, he was like, no, she plays games. Oh, I just thought that she played like certain games just started. They're like, no, that's what we've always been doing. Can't help it. But Bayonetta is awesome, and me and my brother always talk about that. Like, I got a question for y'all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh, who you choosing? You choosing Bayonetta or Devil May Cry?
Devil May Cry all day. I'm sorry. That was not even a
Yeah.
hard one for me.
I've only played Devil May Cry and not Bayonetta, so it's Devil
Look,
May Cry.
I'm gonna give you this reason, right? I'm gonna give you this reason why I picked Devil May Cry.
Okay, let me know. Let me hear it.
Only because Bayonetta doesn't have that catalog of games. They tried to
They
when
try.
they sold them, but the other two games did not hit at all to me.
Yeah.
But the OG one. But Devil May Cry has so many games that I would play to the point where, yeah, that definitely tops it.
Yeah. Chef's Kiss. I love Devil May Cry, and like I was streaming this game, and I was like in a party with one of my homies, and he was like, "What is this game you're playing?" I'm like, "You don't know?"
Wow.
If you're not a gamer, you can be. You can be.
Nah,
He's
if
young.
you don't know
He's
nothing about
young.
DMC, man, come on now.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, okay." But see, he's just a Call of Duty and sports head.
But that goes back to what me and Byron always talk about. When you try to just stay into sports, you're not going to enjoy the other games that's out there. You know, you're conditionalizing yourself to just sports games. And don't get me wrong, everybody have their preference.
That's true.
But go touch some grass, man. Like play other games.
Get an RPG in there.
We scrabble through to try to find games that we could, because we don't play the same games. Because baby, I'm not about to throw no football to you. I'm not, we not about to call to play in basketball, baby. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Happening. Like I might break a nail. Like but I could shoot some stuff for you. You know, you need a shooter. I'm there. Like I told you, I'm gonna get tired of that eventually. And I gotta play something else. So I play everything else underneath the sun besides sports games. That's the only game you're not gonna see me playing at all. I like to watch them though when I'm in that mood. But yeah, no, not gonna play it. And Fortnite. And I know people gonna be like,
Oh, I don't play Fortnite either. I'm sorry. I tried. So
You'll play it one day, I guarantee y'all.
like, see, the only reason now I'm not saying that it's not a good game. It's the reason why I'm not gonna play it. It's only because it's like now that I'm at the age where like I'm about to be 37 years old, so it's like I feel Fortnite is more of a
kitty.
not kiddie, but for this generation of gamers.
It is. I do.
You
I
know,
agree with you on that.
I can't get with it. Like most people can. Like Byron can probably play it like a pro because he got the attention for it. My attention span is shot. I cannot play it.
You will eventually. And I ain't gonna lie, I do have the game downloaded. I just haven't played it. I ain't got the right teacher.
It's one of those games you have to, if you got to play with people you know. I feel like it's not going in solo unless you're really a like a battle royale head. You got to play with people you know. Yeah.
Exactly.
But they got the other modes now. You know, you can just play Lego. They have the racing mode. Yeah, there's all kinds of modes. They have the mode that's like Guitar Hero where you can just try to play songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's been gone for 8 years, so she knows about that.
No, the thing is that I've seen
all for free
because somebody I know, they play Fortnite a lot, so I would see it all the time, but I just had no interest to play it. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is that they weren't playing all those different modes, so I only know what I've seen from that person and what they like, because I didn't even pick up the controller to scroll through to look through anything of it. Only thing I do like is them dancing. And Call of Duty got dancing. Like, what you mean?
Everybody's got the emotes.
Yeah, like, what we here for? What we here for?
Right.
So I got a question that I want to ask you, right? And I know you've been waiting and preparing yourself for this, but what is your top 5 video?
It's great. If you would have to go there, wouldn't you?
We have to. We have no choice.
Oh my gosh, Byron, get your man. Get your man. All right. So top 5 games and all that. That's just so. Did you not just hear me say I'm a variety player?
Give us a top 3.
Yeah, give us some variety. Yeah.
Top 4. Okay, so number 1 for me is always going to be Mortal Kombat Collection. Okay, let's get it straight. I just love Mortal Kombat. That's just like one of the games I grew up on. Me and my little brother used to play that game for.
Yeah, it's a great franchise.
It's definitely a great one. They knew what they were doing. Even though I still feel like Scorpion is a cheat character. I don't care. I said it.
A cheat character, right?
I said it.
Cheat character.
What makes you think he's a cheat character?
Because he is a cheat character. Because the person who made the game, that's his favorite character. So that's why that guy is.
I mean, you can't gotta help it. He's just a cool guy.
Nah. Everyone's gonna choose him. Okay, so definitely number 1, I'm gonna go there because you can't deny it. Come on.
It's a classic franchise.
Number 2 be Killer Instinct.
Okay. Nice. That's kind of that's kind of crazy that you said that, but okay.
Choice.
What you mean? It's Killer Instinct. I love Killer Instinct. Like, you can't get away from Orchid, Combo, TJ Combo, stop playing. So definitely Killer Instincts. And if you want to say the collection for them, sure. But I would mainly just say
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, the absolute first one that came out, that would do it for me. Resident Evil, all the collections. Stop playing with me. Come on now, it's Resident Evil. It evolved so much from the first one.
Yeah.
All the way down, like to I can't wait because that's what I'm playing right now for Thriller Thursday. I'm playing Resident Evil, but
Which one?
The absolute first one that came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you playing the remake one, or you just playing the actual OG?
The actual OG one, but it's just remastered.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and people were just like, if you play this game, you might as well just look at a walkthrough. Well, when I played it before, I didn't use no walkthrough, so I'm not using it. So, but I've noticed I've been getting a lot of great content for creation there. It's pretty fun because it's been such a long time since me playing that game. It just gives me so much joy. I'm pretty sure y'all can see how the smile just light up on my face when I talk about that game. But it's so much fun, and just to go back through it and be like, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
But it's some new jump scares.
You don't remember, but you remember
it. Yeah, you remember, but you don't remember it. That was the third one, right? So number 4 is going to be. I'm definitely going to say. What was I about to say? What is their name? Super Mario Brothers, Mario Party, Mario Kart, all the Marios collection.
All the Marios. Okay.
Yeah, all of those. So much fun. Like, I love that. You can't get away from that. I love playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I just like playing Super Mario Brothers. It don't matter because it's the running and jumping on the flag for me.
Yeah.
It's that for me. So definitely.
it's storming over here, guys. So forgive me.
That's all good. I thought you had
Yeah.
like a kid ran in the room or something. You had to.
No. It's coming down over here. So yeah.
That was just some family stuff, I guess.
Well, I'm not sure where you left that, but I did say number 4 was
Mario
Brothers collections. Doesn't matter. It's Brothers, like Mario Kart, whatever. It doesn't matter. I love it. And number 5, that's a hard one. I don't even know if I could say anything for that one. Is between Call of Duties, between GTA, it's between like Sonic, it's between like it's just between so many that I just can't.
So we're gonna do this then. Since you can't think of your 5th one, whenever these clips come out for the top 5 of your video game, just comment at the bottom and interact with everybody.
Yeah,
that way.
Yeah.
You ain't got to think about it right now.
What about? Oh, sorry, I'm coughing here. What about so we talked about like future plans for hardware and stuff, but what about future plans for games that you maybe heard of or that you aren't playing now that you want to play that are like different genres that you haven't gotten into that you've seen people playing? Oh, that looks fun.
Definitely, I'm not gonna lie, like RPG games are cool, but because I've played some, like, of course Zelda is a classic, you get what I'm saying? I played a little bit of the Final Fantasy, but I know that that's a very big catalog collection brand that everyone loves, so I might take a gamble into Final Fantasy if I'm going to break out into that genre again. I'm not going to lie, it's not my strongest genre, but I could still play in it. You know what I'm saying? Versus that sports one, baby, it's not happening. It's just a hard no for me. Versus there, I'll be like, okay, whatever happens, happens. So that's how it's going to be. I definitely want to get into Fortnite. I definitely want to try that because one of the groups I'm in, which is just a straight girl gaming group, they have like girls' night on Friday for Fortnite, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to join the fun. I don't want to just sit there and watch. I want to join the fun.
There you go.
So I think that is, if I do decide to go and dabble into that, then I'll probably go with them. So I would have, like you said, some people
And
that
a
I
group.
do not play
Yeah.
with. Yeah, a
Yeah.
group to run with. So, I just get my skills together and I be top dog. So definitely want to get into there. Future game.
Like racing games or
And so maybe I'll just,
simulations,
but
like
let's
flight
just
simulator or racing games or
flight simulator. Like I like simulator games. Like I have been planning to play
goat
it's
simulator.
or simulators where you really build your own grocery store and all that stuff. So I would definitely try that. And I would definitely try the flight simulator because I think that would be like hella funny for me to stream for
Yeah.
people to watch. Cause baby, we're going down. Don't get on it.
In the corner.
Yeah, I'm not even look, baby, just focus on those energies and just pray that energy gets you out of here because we're going
Yeah.
like we're going down,
Hey,
babe. I'm
captain is
not
turn on the passenger. Hey, what is it? Seatbelt. That sounds like captain is turn on your mumble here.
right. Like
We're going down. Okay. So we know you like gaming and everything, and we know what games you love and you enjoy. But what we want to know while we got a little time with you is your anime.
love anime.
So what animes are you watching right now?
Anime so I went back to the Seven Deadly Sins.
Nice.
Okay.
Got back into that. I definitely just finished Solo Leveling. I'm in love. Your song, if you
Yeah.
out there, I love that Solo
I'm
Leveling.
your
Like,
number one fan.
yes, please choose me. All the girls, like Jimmy's son got all the girls. He got all the girls for no reason, and it's like he don't even want them. They're just there.
Yeah, that's
And
most animes. I mean,
had animes. Like they made him. I was like, how did they make this cartoon attractive? What's like, how did you? Because come on now, like that first episode, Junior just looked crazy. You was like, who is this guy? Who is him? But throughout it, you be like, did you look like that before? I see you. I see you now.
wow.
That's crazy. Definitely Solo Leveling. That's one of the ones that I just finished that I got hipped on too. Because I kind of been out of anime for a little while too. But I did take it back to
That's a good one to catch up with, though.
It is. The Solo Leveling was definitely awesome. It got me. I was just like, what? I need more. When's the next season? Like, what's gonna happen? One of my favorite ones is Naruto. Oh, gotta love me some Naruto. Like I said, it tells my age. All the ones these are the ones that I
Young.
still watch now.
Y'all young, man. Y'all still have a 3 in your age, so y'all are all right.
Yeah, exactly right.
Thank you. So I'm just like, it's definitely some old animes. I don't know if anybody watched this one, but I ain't even gonna cap. I started to like it a lot.
What's that?
It's old as ever. It's called Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lupin the Third.
The werewolf.
Lupin. That was my guy. I love Inuyasha. I still watch Inuyasha now. Let me see. Definitely watch Full Metal Alchemist. I used to watch
Look,
that too.
one thing I hate about people is you cannot say you watch anime if you do not have Inuyasha in your playlist.
Oh, thank
Inuyasha gets so
Inuyasha.
much backlash. It's ridiculous.
Inuyasha. Are you kidding me? Inuyasha is amazing. I still love him.
Yeah.
He's so awesome. Him and Kagome, their love. Like you just feel it through the screen.
That's it, boy.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
Nah, he ain't a dog. He's a mutt.
Actually, it really is. Their life of mine. He is. But
And
yeah.
Shishomaru is one of the original like OG villains that you like. Shishomaru is awesome.
Yeah. I definitely take it back to my classic ones. You can't get away from DBZ, that's definitely a great one. But the ones I still watch, I don't know if you guys heard of this one either, but people be looking at me crazy when I say the name of this anime. It's called Case Closed.
Yeah, I know
You
you're
Oh,
talking
case
about.
closed. Yeah, little
Oh
guy
my,
with glasses.
yeah,
Those
little
all they're all Adult Swim ones, classic Adult
See,
Swim stuff.
I was just about to say that.
Gotta be a
She naming
millennial.
all the Adult Swim ones.
Yeah,
That they just wasn't marketing
yeah.
well.
The Gen Z and Gen Alpha doesn't realize that the reason why anime grew to its popularity is because millennials helped it become
my.
visual, available for Gen Z. You know,
We put it where it needed to be at for there
exactly.
to be that big market for anime because baby, that's what I'm saying. As you can see, like all the old ones that I named, like I can't help it. Like they got me. The new ones, they cool.
Yeah, my bad. That's how she said that though. They all right. Yeah, I mean, it could be
Cool.
better, but
It could be better because I was watching what Death Note and I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people like that one because my daughter was watching it. She likes anime and I know that she probably got that from me. But I did watch that Devil May Cry though, that DMC. Yeah, I definitely got my hands on that one for sure.
What?
So yeah,
Yeah. I
those
think people
are
forget that Adult Swim, those animes, they were eh, they were kind of curated. They were picked because they were so good to be on Adult Swim. You know what I mean? So we were already getting a curated list of just anime that was super good and ready to go with a high quality bar. Trigun, Case Closed, Lupin, all that stuff was just already so well done. And Adult Swim was like, let's put the best on our program here, and they got us all hooked.
Full Metal
We had that as our
Alchemist.
quality bar, all those
definitely
shows.
because
Hey.
I love One Punch too. Like you just be like, damn, One Punch, One Punch, bro.
Yeah, One Punch got oversaturated real fast for me. It's
It
it's
did.
just it just what you see him about to get ready to fight someone, and you be like, he about to knock him out one punch.
Deserves
What is
more.
it going to
One
become?
Punch or DBZ because DBZ take forever to get to the fight.
DBZ eventually got there. That's the only thing. They took forever. They took 3 episodes just to power up. Well, I mean, but they got there though. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to that journey. It's just automatic. You get to that destination.
You know what? I just made my popcorn for nothing because I saw nothing. Just a bunch of screaming and yelling and powering up.
But on the next DBZ, Goku still his powers up.
That was
He's
that
still making
Namekian
that spirit bomb,
bro.
y'all. Y'all know it took like
But
10
but see, that's the beauty about that growing up. If you know, you know. So it's like you coming home from school just to watch Toonami, right? And
Mhm.
you like, okay, I know this episode Dragon Ball Z gonna be excellent. Goku's powering up the whole episode. You're like, oh, damn, okay, well, I gotta wait the next time for next week. See, people don't understand that animes did not, like the shows did not come on every day. It came on every week. So you
Yeah.
had to wait a whole week just to
Wait,
watch another episode.
that is true.
So be grateful what y'all have now.
Mhm.
Okay, because y'all get a whole, it's on Netflix, whole season loaded. Like, what you mean?
We since I'm older than y'all, so when I was in college, we had to buy the Series GT on VHS off of eBay.
Mhm.
It came to the dorm room in a box of VHSs, and we were like, "Oh, we were all excited."
Don't worry, Byron. I relived a little bit of that.
It's not like because we didn't have DVDs; it's just that series wasn't on DVD to find.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm not gonna, it really did tick me off, DBZ, that it took so long to get there. But when it did get there, I was in it.
He was
Well,
heavily
remember how
invested.
long it took for a movie to come to DVD? Like a movie would be in the theater, and you have to wait another year for it to be on DVD.
Now
Now,
it's 3 to 2
well,
months.
I'll wait 2 months and it'll be on streaming.
Now it's
Oh,
even worse.
yeah, you don't have to go to the theater.
It don't even. It comes straight to rent on YouTube, like on your TV. Comes straight to your TV.
Hmm.
Yeah, some of them go YouTube TV quick. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm surprised because I don't ever watch YouTube TV, and I didn't know that. I just
you got to
have
pay
Amazon,
for it though. It's that premium, right?
and it be there on Prime right away. Like you're right because it's just like how easy and freely it is to access it now versus us having to wait. Do you guys know that I used to stay up until like 3 a.m. just to watch Case Closed? And then I just took one of my mom's tapes and started recording the show so I could watch it whenever I want to.
Hey, that was the
I
beauty about TiVo back then, man. Just automatically put in the VCR and just schedule it when you wanted to record. That's how I watched most of like the OG overnight animes that came
Yep.
out. Because I had to be in school the next day. Like I didn't have that energy to just sit up
Oh,
and just watch it
I
until the
was.
next day.
You looking at her, because that was me.
Yeah, me too.
Man,
I was up. I'm going to record it.
my mom beat my ass when she.
I
Like,
was definitely watching it. And then, yep, I'll go back to sleep. No, Mom, you're okay. She sleep. Definitely. That was me. I was definitely one of those ones.
Okay.
It was so
classics.
as Perfect Dark. I ain't even gonna lie, like Perfect Dark, that game. I used to love Perfect Dark when it first came out. I remember my older brother, he had this game and he showed us this game. Me and my little brother, we were up. I don't know how I used to just be up so early and still have time to kill.
Mm.
Because it's like, it's so hard for me to do that now, to get up for work and do
We
that.
were young.
Yeah, we were young. So it's like, I was up and just sitting there watching him play the game. The worst thing he did was give me the controller. I did not go.
We put it down.
I did not go to school. Me and my little brother did not go to school. We got in so much trouble. I didn't care. It was worth it to me then. We was playing like, cause that's when it was like the King of the Hill and Capture the Flag. Like it was all of those. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like that's that introducing what we have now in Call of Duty and stuff like that, like Hardpoint, Demolition, all that stuff like that. It all came from somewhere. Okay.
Halo.
Hey, it did. It all came from somewhere. Oh yeah, you should play Halo. Super tough. The game that I am gonna get back into, I wanna double back to you, Byron, what you said. What game do I want to get back into because I have not streamed this game at all? Gears of War. I have not played that game in a while, and I used to play that game all the time. I love that game. So
Go ahead and tell her.
I was gonna say you say you want to get PS5. You gotta stay with the Xbox brand also because there's new Gears of War coming. They're doing Gears of War 1 Reloaded, which is gonna be on Game Pass.
It's coming to
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 too.
But it's gonna be on Game Pass in August, so you don't have to pay extra for it if you have Game Pass.
baby, I ain't ever get rid of my box. Okay, they can say
You gotta
whatever
get
they
Series.
Yeah, you can't play it on the regular. You gotta get
And
serious.
also,
want.
you
So
know,
I
there's a new Perfect Dark. Have you seen the trailer for the new Perfect Dark?
didn't know. I
It
haven't.
looks amazing. It's probably gonna come out next year, but it looks really good.
Really? Hey, cause see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get. Cause I ain't even gonna lie. I doubt. Of course, I couldn't help it. I just wanted to have it just in my collection, so I just went and bought it. And I tried playing it. I was like, whoa, what was we doing?
Mm.
What was we playing back then? And
Hey
we thought
man,
good.
yeah, it was good. That's the problem.
And
See,
Hey,
you're not looking at it far as what it was, like what it is. You're looking for what it was
yeah,
because it was something great. It was complete for one.
yeah,
So you didn't have to download DLCs for it. So it's like,
true. That's
it's
so
it was
true.
something. Even though the graphic was shitty, but it still
But
was to the point where it gave you what you needed at that time.
it definitely did, cause baby, I did not go to school there. And my brother, we did not, cause we looking at each other like, okay, we just gonna finish this last game. We gotta go. Baby, that last game came and went, okay?
Yeah.
And we sat playing that game
Pizza
all
Day.
day. It was so bad.
So something we like to do here at Retro Pioneers, right? We like to give you the opportunity to do your shout outs and let us know what's coming up on your schedule as far as where everybody can look at your content, right? So go ahead and do that for us right now. Let everybody know where they can reach you at, what platforms you on, and all that good stuff.
Thank you, thank you. I just want to shout out to everybody that has supported me, especially my guy Nitro Blue. He's always been a really big support factor, sharing my stuff always, reposting on Instagram. But you guys, I'm still continuing with Thriller Thursday, so definitely tap in into that. That's when you'll definitely see your girl lifted. Lifted, okay?
Ain't
But
nothing
just
wrong
know
with that.
gifted. So, and I just want to say I'm on Twitch, and that is Juicy, JuicyTO, and the number 22. So definitely go follow me there. I'm also on Instagram, and that's Juicy Gaming TV. And on TikTok is Juicy Gaming TV 7. And then on YouTube is Juicy Gaming TV as well. So when I go live, you guys, I am live to all of those. And also on Kick, guys, I only got like 2 followers. Like, help your girl out. Okay.
Let's get her some more Kick followers.
Everybody that I know that's gamers, they may have it, but they don't really say too much about it.
I used to do Kick, but Kick has a lot of limitations.
See, somebody told me it had more of a freedom there.
You got freedom, don't get me wrong. But it's just limitation. What I mean by that is just
Technical limitations.
yeah. And I don't like it.
Less content stuff. I mean, less content restrictions, more technical. What you're talking about, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Got you. Yeah, I don't need those technical issues. But I am also on Kick and that's Juicy Gaming TV as well. If you guys want to go and give me a follow there, definitely come through and say hi. I appreciate you guys. I definitely want to shout out Lil Mama 2070. That's my girl. Go follow her as well. She's on Twitch. She should be on TikTok and Instagram as well, underneath the same name. I definitely want to shout out my guy Quinfang Gaming underscore 662. My guy, he definitely showed a lot of support in my Twitch. Like he when I say he start them hype trains, baby, and he keep them hype trains going, that's how I'm just like the support like that really matters to me. So definitely go and follow my guy as well. And his name is the same on Instagram as well. And just know on Thriller Thursday is every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, and also Take Me Back Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And I do need for you guys to go to my Instagram and definitely comment. Leave me, DM me. I don't care what you do, because I need another game for Take Me Back Tuesday. I finished Bayonetta and I paused. People say I should continue with GTA San Andreas. I was thinking about doing a Fusion Frenzy. That's a O.
Fusion Frenzy. What about Halos? The Halos are all on Xbox.
Maybe I can. Maybe I should do Halos.
Yeah, you can go through all of them. Go through one, two, three, 4.
Or do the Gears, like you said.
Gears, yeah.
Oh yeah, do the Gears. That would be. But yeah, that would be good. I was thinking about Sleeping Dogs too, so I think I'm gonna run through the Halos because I think people love.
Superhero games. Like superhero games?
Superhero games. Ooh, I could possibly do Batman.
Yeah, you got Batman on there. You got the Arkham series you can play on there. They also got the Marvel Alliance games, Ultimate Alliance 2.
I love the Marvel games, like Marvel versus Capcom. Oh my god, like
Yeah, the fighting ones too. Yep.
oh my god, like so much fun. But
There's
thank
a new
you.
one.
So many ideas because I promise you, like I was just in a stuck. Like I'm just like, I ain't thinking no other games in Bayonetta. I promise you, I was just like, what other games? And I just want to make sure I choose some games that I know people will want to see. That's why I'm just like, suggestions are well. So definitely catch me there, you guys. I'm also going to be bringing out more content and reference from me being a brand ambassador for, it's called Jim Grove Jewelry.
Okay.
So I'll definitely be putting out more content for that. And I'm also a partner with Doobie as well. So I could definitely leave my links for my codes there as well. But yeah, we shall see what the future awaits for us.
Okay. Thanks.
Good
things.
And you can join my Discord as well.
Okay.
But I also want to give a special shout out to YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much, Justin. YouTube.
Appreciate it.
Justin, I appreciate you guys thinking about me and allowing me to use your platform for people to get to know me. And I appreciate that.
It's no problem at all. That's what we here for.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah, this is what the podcast is for. It's for bringing people in the culture together, showing them new creators, having some fun, getting into gaming, all that.
I know I'm a woman that's kind of like in a male-dominated area.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. We need more women in the field. Trust me.
Look. We need more women at Retro Pioneers show we're not sexist.
No, I'm the first guy to hate on other men. Trust me.
Look, I appreciate that because where is the love?
Oh man.
For me, when I play Call of Duty, they always ask me, "Are you a girl?" I be like, and then me, is your mom a girl? You know what I'm
I know,
saying?
right? Right.
And so it's gonna start holiness, and I'm like, gotta reel it back in because sometimes, it be children on there. I'm a mom. I can't just be, going in on somebody's kid.
No, they'll never
Sometimes
learn
they
unless
just-
you're going on.
Yeah,
them.
exactly, right, Byron? You gotta
Yeah.
show them sometime.
Yeah.
Look, but I be trolling, and that's why I said I don't want to do that to these little babies.
Yeah, if they don't want that smoke, they shouldn't have said anything. It's like shit.
If they don't calm down once I give them the warning already,
Give them
then
that headphone courage.
I'm gonna have you going. You gonna be crying to your mommy. Go get your mom. Put your mom on the phone. That's what. Put your mom on the phone.
Yeah, tell Susan to pick up.
Tell Susan that this is not an age appropriate game for you, and you need to go to bed. You got school in the morning.
On that note, go ahead and send us out.
On. Hey guys, listen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow Juicy on everything: Twitch, TikTok, Kick, Twitch again, YouTube, all that stuff. We're going to be back here in rotation again. Of course, we'd love to have you back. We invite everyone back. You're welcome to come back anytime. This was a great episode. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next Retro Pioneers podcast.
Peace. Peace.